So the next program is drag and drop. Both programs are done. Even you can practice them in the HeroQuap website you have here. So HeroQuap website. So here you can find drag and drop. Okay. So make sure you do that. It will help you. So more practice you can do at different websites. You have everything here. So you can practice there also. Let's see what are the programs we can do here. So till now, how many methods we got? Click and hold, move to element, release method, drag and drop method. In the second program, we got a click and hold by offset to release method or drag and drop by method. Say almost you got 6-7 methods in the two programs. So let's go and see. Okay. So what other programs we have? Let me see this. Drag and drop is done. And drag and drop by. So menu handling, but I will tell that. Action methods. Action methods, let's see. This one we can do. Okay, different methods I'm going to use here. So I'm just opening the linkedin.com, then clicking on the sign in link. So then identify the username edit box. And username edit box, you clear it. Then actions, act equal to new actions of driver. This object reference dot click. I'm clicking on the username edit box. Then key down. I'm pressing the shift key on this element. Then I'm typing selenium in this. What will happen? Can you tell me with this line and this line? What is this doing, guys? This one, what is this doing? Okay. So you're pressing very meaningful methods. I don't know why you're so silent. Meaningful methods. Key down. Press the shift key on this element. Then send keys. You send the selenium in this element. Now what will happen when you press the shift key and type the selenium in lowercase? What will happen?
It will uppercase.
So it will type in the uppercase format. This is not selenium, guys. This is general. But methods we are using. When you press shift key and type it, cap letters you will get. This is one of the interview question. How can you type letters in uppercase in automation? You have to give as a lowercase only, but while typing, it should type capital letters. How can you do that? So this is the solution. From here, you need to start. This is the code you have to write. All these programs has your interview questions. Until unless you are not practicing, it's impossible to answer all these questions. And you'll say, I don't have a real-time experience. What is real-time experience? This is all real-time experience only. If you practice, you will get the real experience. If you are not practicing, you won't get it. See, I am releasing the shift key here. Then double click on the same element. Double click, what will happen? It will select the value. So context click. So right click on this in no edit box. So build it. So if I call build method, the build method is returning what data? Action object. So all these actions will be triggered by build method and completed by perform method. Successfully completed by perform method. So that's it. Other than that, nothing. Just simple methods all. So how to use different? See, I have used here click method, key down, send keys, key up, double click, context click, build method, perform method. See almost all the methods coming up here itself. So that's what this actions class method. Let me include this class here. So right click here and run this TestNG suite. It is running cap letter selected because of double click and perform the right click operation. So I have given a lot of programs here. Go and practice here. So if you see here, see with the steps, then code. With the steps and code. Steps and code. Steps and code. Okay. So now we will see this Flipkart menu. So handling the Flipkart menu. So we'll handle the Flipkart menu. Let's call this Flipkart menu. So there are WebDriver utils class is there. Let me copy this WebDriver utils class also. I'll tell you what is this WebDriver utils. Basically, it has all the reusable methods. The reusable methods means, so capture a screenshot of entire page, capture a screenshot of particular web element. We have seen already. Switch to frame, switch to frame, switch to frame, switch to frame. Upload file with robot. I am going to tell this tomorrow. And this one also. Now I need this is the one. How to highlight an element. How to type without using send case method. How to scroll for an element. how to click an element with the JavaScript click. So these are the methods we need to see. Let's go and see this. I want to highlight an element. How can you highlight? So we have to use a JavaScript executor, JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver. So JS dot execute script, arguments of 0 dot set attribute, style background yellow, border solid 5. On this element, I'm going to highlight in yellow color background, red color border. After some time, I'm removing this color to white on this element. So this is the simple how to highlight the element. Just call this method, give the driver object and the web element name, which element you want to highlight. You don't need to write every time this code. So just call this method and give the element, it will highlight. Next, set attribute. I want to type without send case method. Generally, we are using a send case method. Right? This is another interview questions. All these are interview questions. You have to write this code. So set attribute means you have to give an element, attribute and attribute. What is the value you want to type? So JavaScript executor JS equal to JavaScript executor of driver, JS dot execute script, arguments of 0 dot set attribute, arguments of 1, comma arguments of 2. This element on this attribute, you set this value. That's arguments of 0 means first this one. Arguments of 1 means attribute. Arguments of 2 means this one. Okay. So that's the set attribute. And then scroll for element. Scroll for element. So you have to scroll for this element. So JavaScript executor JSX, JavaScript executor of driver, JSX dot execute script of arguments of 0 dot scroll into view. So true element name. So public void save JavaScript WebDriver web element. So this you can click on this element without using normal click. So you can click with the JavaScript executor click. So JS dot execute script, arguments of 0 dot click. So click on this element. This is the try catch blocks we are using. So on this element you are clicking without using a normal click. So you are using a JavaScript click, arguments of 0 dot click element. So this is the all with the JavaScript method or JavaScript code only you are doing this. Highlighting, typing, scrolling for element, and also clicking on the element. So all these methods are important entry point. Okay. So that's it.